Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to talk about the top 5 beginner friendly niche fragrances for you. So if you're looking to step up your game, you're done with these designer fragrances, even though they're good, but you want something a little bit more complex, a little bit more rich, a little bit more unique, then watch these 5 beginner friendly suggestions that I have for you today. So now let's jump into it. And by the way guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it's gonna help me and reach out to even more viewers so everyone can smell great. Thank you. So first and foremost, we have Parfum de Mali Layton. Now guys, if you've never smelled this fragrance, this is so amazing. So this is all about spices, some warm edible apple pie vibes. You have a little bit of floral elements into it, then you have a very sweet vanilla in the base, and the blend in this one is, yes, it's a niche fragrance, but it is not a very complex fragrance to the nose, because niche fragrances tend to be very like weird sometimes, because they are very like aimed to be artistic in a way, focus on one note or make a different twist, whereas designer fragrances tend to be like more mass appealing because, well, they want to reach out to more people, but niche, they focus on a specific segment. But Layton, I would say, is a very beginner friendly niche because it is not a very complex scent, but the blend is just very rich and beautiful. And oh my god, when I smell this, it just makes me horny. Sorry guys, I have to say it like this because it's just wow. So many memories also attached to this fragrance, and if you want to smell sweet, sexy, edible, perfect for fall, winter and spring. And yeah, this is very good, and try it out. Next, we have Sospiro Vibrato. Now, this, if you've watched my channel, you know that this is my top 10 for life because, man, this juice is so fucking amazing. It's literally a fresh grapefruit, very zesty, and it's just like you've taken a grapefruit and you took a bite of that grapefruit and there is juice all over the place. It's squirted, and then you have some powdery elements, some herbal elements, makes you want to dance because, man, this is so amazing. So fresh, herbal, powdery, a little bit spicy in the base, and you have some amber, so a little bit also sweet. And this is an inspired by fragrance by obviously Bulgari Tiger, which is one of my favorites of all time also. But I've discovered Sospiro Vibrato through Bulgari Tiger because I loved that fragrance so much, and I've read reviews online and watched videos online about this fragrance, and they said, oh, if you want a powdery herbal version of Tiger, you want it a little bit more complex, more rich, go for Vibrato. So I blind bought this fragrance and I didn't regret it a single bit. So if you smelled Tiger, you want it a little bit more complex, go for Vibrato. Perfect for spring, summer, and yeah, this is a compliment monster. Next, we have Xerjoff Naxos. Now, this is the definition of a niche fragrance because this is not a mass appealing fragrance. Not really to my nose, because this is a honey fragrance. And right now, tell me one fragrance that is in the mass market designer that has honey as the main note. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you could have said, oh, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Yes, it has honey, but it has also tobacco. It has some sweetness, but it stays on that minty lavender vanilla DNA of Le Male. But Xerjoff Naxos is just so purely fascinating. It's a honey, and it actually looks like honey because it's gold as a color. Man, beautiful, fresh, citrusy, lavender also, honey and tobacco and vanilla in the base. So wow, you know what, I'm gonna wear this because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've never, only one time that I've wore Xerjoff Naxos in the public because it's not really my scent. I don't really love a fresh honey because this tries to stay fresh with that citrus and lavender, but then it goes into a honey tobacco vanilla. It's like you're mixing up freshness and darkness. But to be honest, I respect the creativity behind this fragrance, and that is the thing about niche fragrances. So this is still beginner friendly because it's not a very weird fragrance like Nasomatos. Yeah, like Sadonaso and all those fragrances a little bit too niche for me. But yeah, this is fresh, citrusy, lavender, honey, tobacco, vanilla. So very elegant, classy as a fragrance. So Naxos can be worn during the whole year. Yes, I know some people say, oh, only fall and winter because it is more on that honey, tobacco, vanilla side, so it's more heavy on the composition. Yes and no. It still has that fresh citrus lavender opening, so I think it is perfect for spring and also summer. So it is not forbidding to wear this during summer. I know it's gonna be more hot, it's gonna be more sunny, and then you have a heavy base. But to be honest, I think the lavender and the citrus is going to cover you up, so you're good. And yeah, really nice. Like literally, I see this more as a summery fragrance than a fall and winter. I see it, you're in Italy, you're wearing some linen shirts, you're going by the beach on a restaurant, very nice. You put it throughout the day and then it stays until the night and you have a date or something like that. So very classy as a fragrance. And I've actually received opinions about this fragrance saying, oh, you smell like a grandma. I can kind of see it because yes, it has some floral elements into it. It smells a little bit more vintage, not too much, but it smells a little bit vintage. But overall, don't listen to their opinions. If you like it, you will like it, and you wear it because you will like it. Next fragrance we have Office for Men by Fragrance One. Yes, I consider this a niche brand because, wow, they only focus on very good quality ingredients because this smells really nice. So Office for Men is also a very, very good compliment getter. Man, if you want something fresh and spicy for the whole year, this shines, especially during spring and summer because it's made to be a fresh, spicy, a little bit fragrance. But you can definitely wear this during fall and winter, especially for the office, but not limited to the office. Man, guys, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm telling the truth as always. This almost every single time that I've worn this fragrance, I've gotten a compliment because this performs like a beast. Literally, you put it, it's gonna stay for like 10 hours. It's gonna project like crazy. Like I'm talking about 5 feet, 4 feet projection, which is massive, and especially for a fresh fragrance. So you have some fresh elements, you have some citrus, you have a little bit of some floral notes into it, you have some pepper, I believe, because it has that peppery side, that spicy side, and in the base it's going to be a beautiful amber sweet but still stays fresh, and a lot of ambroxan. So this is an ambroxan bomb, citrus and amber. Man, really amazing. If you want a fragrance very versatile for the whole year, yes, you can go for like Dior Sauvage, which I have right here. You can go for the Bleu de Chanel. You can go for Acqua di Gio Parfum. You can go for a lot of fragrances, YSL EDP. But if you want something very unique and just very beastly in the performance, Office for Men. Now, last beginner-friendly niche fragrance that I have for you today is Penhaligon's Mr. Sam. And wow, this is such a beautifully blended spicy fragrance. So yes, this is a very spicy and dry, woody fragrance. Dry, I'm talking about like a Terre d'Hermès dry fragrance, because Terre d'Hermès is, yes, you have citrus, but it's a very dry, woody scent. But this is not as spicy as a Mr. Sam's. Mr. Sam is all about woody, dry woody notes. You have a lot of spices, you have cardamom, you have cinnamon, but it's not a gourmand type of cinnamon. No, it's a very spicy type of cinnamon. And then in the base you have tobacco and vanilla. Oh my god, the dry down on Mr. Sam is amazing. So this smells very similar to Halfeti, which I have a sample, but this compared to Halfeti I think is more smooth, and the dry down is sweeter because you have that tobacco and you have that vanilla. It becomes really amazing. It smells a bit similar to Stronger With You tobacco, because in the base Stronger With You tobacco, well, obviously it has tobacco and vanilla from the original scented DNA of the Stronger With You line. So if you love spices, dry woodiness, tobacco and vanilla, you are going to love Mr. Sam. And I don't think it's a very harsh or aggressive fragrance. I think it's just very smooth and well blended and just very high quality from Penhaligon's, which is a British niche brand. So with that being said, this concludes our video for today's top 5 beginner friendly niche fragrances. I hope you liked this video and these suggestions that I gave you today. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.